Starting with the grand name of Allah, who is the most good and kind. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Sindhu University, Lakala campus. Today is my presentation submitted by Sir Sajwar Ali, subject Oracle Operation Research. My name is Sajwar Ali and roll number 2K70 batch LCS 37 semester 5th Impurva. This is my topics: history of Microsoft SQL, what is the difference between Oracle and SQL, what is the Oracle SQL used for, Oracle SQL database, SQL Microsoft Access. First of all, I discuss about a history Microsoft SQL. In 1987, Microsoft appeared with a solution for a developer with many complete with other in like IBM did and Oracle. Both their complete a gray data system will have all the skills right and profit from the product design for this null Microsoft platform. Now I discuss about what is the difference between Oracle and SQL language. The best Oracle different between the two in the language that use the many different that we language is how data that handled visible story reads pro addition and bring in function PL SQL and Oracle can also provide to get into packet with can be done in Microsoft MX SQL server. This is a different Microsoft SQL and SQL database. VS, and this is a different diagram, Microsoft SQL and Oracle database. Microsoft Access. Microsoft Access is a database manager system for Microsoft data. Complete the requisition Microsoft database engineer with the use in write and software developer taught it is of the Microsoft Office use of application in the provide and higher editing of salt. Can you see the diagram of Microsoft of Access? This is the first form new Microsoft Access opens diagram. This is a diagram and pages the Microsoft Access database. This is a database. This is a connection of a database. This is a diagram of the database. There are three tables are mentioned, and many tables are mentioned in many relation to database. Foreign key and primary key to different tables. Primary key is used for only one time the database, and foreign key is used for either two time, three time database. That is a connection of a primary key and foreign key. That is a mention of three tables and a collection. We will see. What is the Oracle SQL used for? State Oracle language SQL in the set of statement with which all programming and use access data in the Oracle database application programming. The use access data in the Oracle database application programming, and Oracle told officially use access to the database without use SQL design their application in truth mostly use SQL. When it's mentioned that use requested. This is the installation Oracle database. The first you install the application software Oracle database to first form this Oracle database 11G Express edition to software logo name, and welcome to installation for Oracle database same name 11G Express edition. The installing Oracle database 11G Express edition on your computer. To check, click next. To mention on the click next on Oracle option. Next, click on the database used in the Oracle to database visible to username and user password, odds and posting, and SID server. This is the formality open to database SQL server, Oracle server. This is the formality Oracle server database. Thank you so much. I hope you understand. This is a diagram PL SQL block and PL SQL engineering. This is a diagram. And now I discuss about Oracle SQL database. Oracle database is in a system for Oracle computerization that software is a basis of the required database for work in allowed data object to be assigned by utilization SQL language. Oracle in the complete server from within or use all the world. This is the connection of database. This is a diagram connection of a database. There are many tables or connection. This is a connection, but how I understand two tables as a one table it connected to a primary key, and one table is connected to many tables to use a foreign key. To here is a many example. This I use one time is many time. Can you see? I hope you understand my topic Oracle SQL database. Thank you so much. Like